Hi guys.
Hello.
What camera am I looking at?
Are there multiple cameras in the room?
Oh, there's just one.
I'm so sorry, Pro. Select Pro Max. So guys, I'm King Cam.
I'm Jelly Pops.
And you're watching
UnHinged.
My mic is on the other side today, so it's really throwing me off.
You'll be alright.
Okay, and we have a guest today. Your name is?
My name is Tobi Mohammed.
AKA?
I feel like it's always weird calling myself Alhaji Poppin.
Because you're a Poppin guy now.
But yeah.
Who gave you the name Alhaji Poppin?
That's actually a very interesting question. I actually gave myself that name. And it's actually as simple as it sounds. I'm an Alhaji, and I think I'm Poppin. That's literally
you are. You are the most popping guy out on the street right now.
Endless drip, timeless drip.
Amen. Amen. Got to represent our clients. Shout out Davido for life.
All right.
All right.
Tell us about yourself. What do you do? Where do we know you from?
This is when you're toasting a babe. I feel like I saw something somewhere where you're like, oh, if anybody should ask me again about
favorite color,
what do I like, I will slap us. That just marry me. So if you want to marry me, make it clear. Do you understand? Don't be asking me what I should tell you about myself. Don't you know about me? Why do you put me on this podcast? You answer it.
Who? The audience?
Yes, you. That you put me on the podcast. I'm telling people to
we put you on the podcast as our fashion killer boss.
Exactly. So that's already answering. You say I like fashion. That's one. Which one? What other reason?
You're a brand builder.
You're funny.
You're a formidable boss.
I'm not. I do. Okay. No, I just trying to gas me up.
Agency kingpin.
On some days.
Manager of life.
On some days too. On some days too. Well, yeah, my
name
is
humility. Well done.
Yeah, I'm a very humble guy. But yeah,
Okay, yeah.
They don't say they're humble, but I am. I'm sorry. Sadly, I have to say it because I feel like that's the only way for people not to think like I'm a snob or like I'm an introverted human being, contrary to what a lot of people think. And yeah, my name is Tobi Mohammed. I own the blog. I own a number of things, Blog Party. Yeah, I work in tech, I work in marketing, I work in music. Yeah, and
you also work in podcasting.
Now, right?
Yeah, so
my King Cam and Daily Pops have dragged us into the business of podcasting, but I mean, shout out them. And yeah, I'm a lover of God, Muslim true and true. Absolutely. Ramadan Kareem.
Fantastic. I love that. So, tell us about your week. How's everyone doing? How's everyone's week? Did anything crazy, anything unhinged happen?
God.
Tobi's life is unhinged.
Fam. You know, one crazy thing is that people don't know I'm always at the office.
Yeah. Always.
Hey, God.
Always. That's why me and Tobi always fight. Tobi will tell me, Adele, come for a meeting at 8 p.m. I'm like, 8 p.m. when I want to wear my mini skirts and hit the streets?
No, I'm always at the office. I'm at the office till like 3 a.m. every day, 2 a.m.
And that's even leaving early.
It's very unhealthy. But I'm trying to move. I'm moving the clock a bit backward now. We're trying to get to like 12 now. But it's just because like I feel like as an entrepreneur, like it's very, you know, we're actually really helping the Nigerian economy. We pay a lot of salaries here, you know. We have a lot of people.
So we said, I'm feeding people.
We are and I lead operations, so I'm the one who sees to everything being airtight.
I love that.
Yeah.
So that's the chaos.
How about you guys? Adele, by the way, Adele is my food plug. So Adele, did you find any nice food this week that I need to know about?
No, then you should not tell you. You start fighting her. You want
don't mind him. He has been fighting me about 170k steak. I said, Mr. Tobi,
Adele is a liar.
Order 70k steak.
See, there's a new format that Lagos girls have, starting with this woman called Jelly Pops on my right. You see, Adele and Cam, both of them. Let me just tell you. Cam, if Cam tells me she's going to buy me steak, I know she's going to buy me. But you see, Adele is like your spoiled little sister. That she will whine you and grind you. Okay, I agree that this 70k is plenty. Don't let me stress Adele too
It's
much.
not about this.
She now told me about another Talindo burger. Don't mess with my taste board.
No. The burger one is Tobi's fault. Tobi said he's going to send his driver to pick up the burger. I said no problem. I messaged them. He now told me actually no, ask for delivery. I asked them, do you have delivery? Tobi said, I'm going out. Tobi left the office.
And I said I'll send Uber. Yes or no?
He now messaged me.
My mom said they have to ask for something plenty times.
No, he now messaged me. Let me tell you what he did. He messaged me like maybe
Cam, this is how I used to do it.
30 minutes.
How many times have I done studio?
Let me finish my
Cam, this is actually, you know what? Let's call this the preacher's den for you to actually say the truth of things now. Anything you have against Adele, say it right now.
I don't like being in domestic squabbles.
I don't stand people up.
To be fair, she doesn't stand people up.
Exactly.
If she said she's going somewhere, sometimes people that will not want to go.
Let me tell you the reason why Tobi did not get that food that day. After Tobi told me to order this thing, I was minding my business. He had now left the office and wasn't responding to me. Before he now responded, they brought him food from Brooklyn.
Okay, what about the steak?
No?
What about the steak?
For the steak,
I like to have my options. Let me tell you something. See, as a human being that works hard, the least I can do is eat what I want to eat. I go to the gym. I try to stay in shape. I used to be way bigger. Now I'm trimmer, but I'm going to be even be trimmer, right? So the least I can do is eat what I want to eat.
Okay, no problem. Do you want
so it has to be a buffet every time. No, steak. I will microwave it.
No, you cannot. Tobi wants to microwave a 70k steak.
Is it your steak?
I am not going to let that happen. I told him that I would take him. It will be soya. It will be hard rock soya. I said we can go. We can pick any day. We'll go to Cali. I will pay the bill. Tobi said that he's too busy for that. So that's how we now ended up on the burger. And I said, okay, no problem. I'm going to order the burger. But then he went and ordered brisk. Now, Tobi, do you know the funny thing about this Uber thing? He didn't tell me to order the Uber. He told me to tell his PA to order the Uber. I'm like, so you want me to go through how many people because of one burger?
When you love someone, you move mountains for them.
Oh, Lord.
Later, you say I know how to wine people.
No, I feel like I know I'm a very good salesman. Actually, I know that. That's actually one of my biggest skills. I feel like I'm a great salesman, but I always say the truth, though. Always.
Okay, no problem, guys. I'm going to buy Tobi his burger. Full stop.
Thank you very much.
We need photographic and videographic evidence.
Thank you
just
very
so
much.
I will tag
on. I will tag on
his head.
I will tag on him.
Please
put it there when we do it.
Okay, no problem.
So, Jelly Pops, did anything chaotic happen to you this week apart from the burger fiasco?
The burger fiasco is what.
Which you have not seen the end of.
Let me tell you guys what happened to me this week.
What happened?
My neighbors have been doing construction for like God knows how fucking long.
I hate noises.
The noises I've gotten used to. I was working at my desk. I was hearing a weird noise on outside my window. I looked and the man was having a shower right outside my window.
Oh wow! But I think about that could have been like eye candy.
He was ass naked.
So what? When it's eye candy, what it is wearing shorts when it's candy? It's eye candy.
It's different if I ask for it.
Sorry.
Unwarranted dick is scary.
He was
Ramadan Kareem.
Shower.
To be honest, I can't lie, Sha. Unwarranted anything is actually scary.
Very, very scary.
Oh my gosh, I can focus on another one. I was at an event. Yeah. I told you this. I was at an event, and then the MC from nowhere just says, sorry, please, I just want to say sorry. We didn't mean to stream pornography on our website.
Somebody hacked the website.
Yes, yeah, sorry, we were hacked. We didn't mean to stream pornography on the website.
Wow.
Everybody was like, huh?
That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know. Did anything happen crazy for me? I feel like for me, yeah, I like to say, when I meet people and I tell them I live a very eventful life, they don't believe it. When they now become a part of my life and they're like, oh, this is too much. I'm like, but
I told you. I told y'all niggas.
But I told you, yeah, I live a very eventful life because like what I do majorly like, is surrounded around like supporting brands.
Tobi has drama and second of all, Tobi has ADHD. So Tobi bounces around like 1 million times.
Open his pants on the podcast.
Yeah, but
that's why he has drama all the time.
But I get it done.
He gets it done in the most chaotic way possible. If a person goes like 1, 2, 3, 4, Tobi will go 1, 20, 18, 19. Okay, back to 1. That is how you.
That's
work.
Actually not how it is.
That is how it is.
I think that I actually deliver 1,000 times faster and better than a normal human being. So one of my special skills is I'm able to multitask and do 10 things at the same time and get the most desirable outcomes. So if you have me on your team, know that things can go wrong. Absolutely. Now, the way I do that is nobody's business.
Exactly. He does it in
somebody
the most
that has big butterfly Gucci glasses here doesn't know how to mind their business clearly.
Okay. Maybe we should move on to my icebreakers. These are getting a bit too spicy.
Let's move on before he bites me or he sacks me now.
Yes, I don't think I'm spicy, like I'm like a babe.
He'll tell me to please I have sacks.
I can't. Mind you guys, Adele is also our agency. She's one of the multitaskers too. She ran me. Adele is actually a very, very great project manager. That's why, because she's very, very like this. She and Issa, they have that one. They're like this. But me, I'm the rapid fire one. Santi.
Please. Okay, so let's do my icebreakers.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask a question as our honored guest, so that you don't get rid of our podcast.
If I put that or no, because today, anything they do on this podcast today that is unwarranted.
It's distinguished.
Was you? Not the font.
Distinguished guest, you answer first.
Oh my God. Oh yeah,
so,
no.
Why did I have such dry questions? I'll think of a spicy one. Imagine your life is an episode of Scooby-Doo. Someone has been haunting you for weeks.
Hey, this is real life.
People, you mean? They could have been hurting me.
Upon further investigation, you find out that it's your business partner. What are you going to do?
Can I plead the fifth? Can I plead the fifth?
You cannot.
What will I do? I don't know. I'll try to have a conversation. Because sometimes conversations don't work. But yeah, I'll just try to have a conversation. Because it's business partner, so we're already literally bound. So I'm just going to try to have a conversation and say, hey, Mr. A or Mr. B.
Literally.
Yeah. Please, can we? Should we? Could I, would I, should I? I feel like just a conversation, pretty much. I feel like that's the only way. It's a business partner already, so you
have
can't
to gaslight the person.
You can't fight.
I have to gaslight them.
Women people don't know how to do things civil.
Yes, I don't know how to do things civil. I have to take it as it has to be something spicy. I cannot let it go so easily.
I feel like one thing that's stopping patience is working with women, and also like just being an employer of labor. Do you understand what I mean? Because I feel like one thing you need to understand is like you can't put yourself in a position where, you can't put yourself in a position where the pressure you're feeling you directly like convey it like to the people who work with you directly, because they can't handle it, and that's one of the things, I say my mom said this a lot, because I think my mom is my biggest teacher. I'm sure everybody's tired of hearing that, but I'm a product of my mom, and I feel like even this multitasking guy, like my mom does like 1,000 things, because she just feels like if one fails, the other would work, and yeah. But what you realize at the end of the day is like she'll say like, why you have being the leader is a spiritual thing, and for you to be the leader means that you've been chosen. So if you've been chosen, the one thing that you need to be able to actually like put together is patience on a high scale, pretty much. So yeah.
Yeah, testing my patience in my office. Okay. What will you do, Miss Pops?
Me, my business partner are you. I'll box you. I'll come to your house. I'll say, you stupid fool.
You don't have any other business partner?
No, I don't do business with anybody else.
I feel like Adele is too bougie. She's too impatient. I feel like Adele is
I feel
like
you came on this podcast to
gaslight Adele.
I actually love Adele so much.
Okay. Icebreaker 2. Date, dump, drag. Okay. So you pick who you date, who you dump.
Hey.
Please hear the options before you hear.
You can't say drag. What do you mean?
Drag now.
Like
abuse, drag them to the mud, everything.
I don't abuse people. I don't fight.
So just hear the options first. It's all hypothetical.
All right, cool.
Kate Middleton, Camilla, or Queen Lizzie. Rest in peace.
Queen Lizzie. First and foremost, I love Diana.
The people's princess, we love you, girl.
The Nigerian princess.
She's our princess.
I love Diana. I feel like it's a very touchy subject for me, because I feel like a lot of people go through hell and people never know. And I'm a deep guy. Maybe this podcast is not for me. I'm too deep.
It's meant to be light and funny. You're taking it to another level.
Yeah,
your emotions.
Yeah, I'm an emotional guy, but I say dates. Maybe Camilla, because I have a bad B, man. Because I have a knack for someone that not seeing you want to abuse the person. The person came, got a prize.
The babe said, "I'm here till the end."
Yeah, nothing. You wanna tell her, rascal, nothing. That's
dump,
one.
Date, dump, drag.
Dump. I can't drag the queen. God save the queen. So the person I'm going to drag already knows herself.
Kate Middleton.
I feel like one of the people that I didn't like when I was even in high school, uni was Kate anyway.
Yes.
So there was a Kate that used to be very, very annoying. And she didn't even know book. So yes, we already have the answers.
What about you?
Fair. I will drag Camilla.
Why? That's emotional. That's a very emotional. That's a very
Let
emotional.
Me tell you why. Because I love Princess Diana. I love her so much. Wait, let me explain to you why I love her. She died like a week before my mom. So I like one of like some of the memories.
So it's not
I have. No. I'm not explaining to you why I like her. Like some of the last memories I have of my mom was when she was gossiping with her mom on the phone about how they killed Princess Diana. It's very bizarre, but so I have to kill Camilla. I'm sorry, she just has to go. She ain't gang. I'll drag Middleton and I'll just have to be with the queen, man.
Yeah, guys drag kids.
But I'll be pinching her in the night. The queen, when she comes
like
to lie down
spicy
next
people.
to me, I'll
Do you understand what I
pinch her.
mean? So,
You know, I have to drag kids. So if not for anything, the way she treated Mega and all these her dead peas. Do you guys remember when the British media tried to convince us that Pepper Middleton had
a big
ass?
bomb and her ass is flatter
flat
than
like this wall.
I didn't even follow all those gossip things like that.
No, it was a whole thing. No.
Me, if I'm not at the office working, I'm shopping.
Sorry.
That's why you're the fashion killer of the
I love
office.
fashion so much.
Okay, my last... Oh, I just thought of one. My last icebreaker. You're in traffic. You're trying to buy gala.
And
as you're looking this way buying gala, a mad woman enters your car and just sit down.
Should I blow your mind? This has happened to me. This is such a scary thing that has happened to me before. It wasn't gala, however. But at Jibowu, this same nonsense third mainland bridge that they had blocked now. So I live in Ikeja GRA, shout out mainland block party, mainland boy for life, right? And I was coming to the office, his office. And then I run like I used to run like 5 jobs, but I think now I run like 3 jobs, right? But then I used to have like my tech life during the day. So I'll be there, Softcom, I'll be there, then I'll leave Softcom to come to my office on the island in the evening. Sometimes I'll come to the office like around 7, then jam till like 1, 2, 3, then go home. So it was one of those days, Third Mainland Bridge was closed, so I couldn't go through Third Mainland Bridge. And then I was coming to the office. The office then was at UPDC Estate. And I passed through Jibo, and normally I would lock my car. I don't know, it was food I was buying. I even think it was Ramadan.
You just needed a pep.
This woman just opened my door and sat down. I guarantee you, when you're in traffic, you put your thing on drive. So I ran out of the car. The car was going forward. This is probably the most chaotic thing that happened to me in my life. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I remember another thing, but this one is just so apt. This is something I'd forgotten. I was running away from the car. Then I saw that if I leave this car, this person will carry my car and go, 1, maybe.
A mad
2,
person, I should run the car.
Or this car, we can hit another car, then I'll now have to pay for something. I just ran back to the car. I just say shouting, "Leave my car! Who are you?" I was going to regime. I was kabashing in the snap. Then somehow people just gathered and then they just told her to leave the car. And she wasn't saying anything. I had to do special prayers when I got home that day. I was just like, what? How random?
Kabashing in Islam.
Because I felt random. I'm like, hey, my car. No, I was scared out of my brain. I was scared. That has happened to me before.
I'm sorry to bring back your PTSD.
So I think you have your answer.
I didn't mean it to be. I didn't mean to rehash your trauma.
I feel like Adele would not have done anything different, but Adele, you have the floor.
I would have just been like, can you please excuse me?
Oh.
I feel like you start screaming
That's a lie.
Why were the doors
But then
not locked?
something has happened like that. When we were kids, we were going to school and then our window was down. But it was a madman. He just put his head into the car. And all of us jumped.
That's why she doesn't like dread.
Yeah.
That's why she doesn't
All of us jumped. Like you just imagine me inside at the back of the car. We all laughed at each other when the guy put his head inside the car. We must have been maybe 8, 12. We were very small.
When our friend was traveling to get engaged last year, she took a picture and sent it to us of her hair.
Oh.
And the other said, "Why did you do this hair? That is ugly. Why did you do dreads?"
Because I knew she was going to get engaged, but I couldn't tell her that she was going to get engaged with this ugly hair.
So we now said, okay, let's get to the bottom of these dreads. Hey, dread. What did dreads do?
Now found out.
Because a madman put his head.
Yeah, he put his head inside the car.
No.
It was scary.
Oh my God.
Adele, don't worry. I'll buy you flowers to kind of take away the pain.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank
there are
you.
2 women. In fact, there are 3 women in the room. But okay. Oh.
Shout out my Gen Z.
Am I?
I thought you identified as Gen Z.
I do, but he was talking to the person there. He was looking there.
Come on, Camille.
No, Tobi, we'll talk about this offline.
Let's
So
talk
let's talk about the topic of the day. and other things. Tobi, the Gen Z fashion killer.
No, not exactly. I'm not Gen Z. I'm an old man. I'm in my 30s. Early 30s, but still 30s. So,
Why do you have to specify which brackets?
Charlie, because one day you're 21 years old, driving through 7 countries as a race driver, thinking the world is never going to come to an end.
What?
And then...
So you were a race driver?
I've done many things in my life.
What kind of races did you do? Ikorodu, Hamilton?
No, actually not. Actually not. But yeah, I've been a lot of things.
The Great Escape.
I've done so many things. But yeah, anyway, let's go back to the topics. You guys are so
funny enough, one of my icebreakers that I just didn't bother saying was so we'll use this to kind of like segue into the topic of the day. If you could wear one outfit for the rest of your life, what would it be?
One brand or one outfit?
Tell us the outfit. What would the shirt look like? Skirts or trouser or skirts or scouser?
I think from looking at that from like being a fashion person, I don't think that question is a right question. You know those people in school when you're in the class, you are solving exam, and somebody's telling you, sir, this question is wrong. Hey! And you're like, oh my God, some people no book. No, say this question is wrong. Yeah. I mean, that question is wrong because I feel like you can't, because there aren't outfit types. You get what I mean? Like, because like, you know, are you gonna say like a style? So is it Japanese? Is it European? Like, you know, you have to kind of like put it that way. So for me, I would say Japanese. Like, I like boxy fits. I can wear boxy fits every day. Do you get what I mean? Like t-shirts now come in boxy fits, shirts come in boxy fits. I would say maybe like, you know, semi-boo-boos, like tops, they all come in boxy fits now. So I would say like for me, it would be Japanese fits, and, you know, to just kind of like dip that down a little bit. If it was, if I was to pick a brand or two, it would be Y3. I love UG Yamamoto a lot. And there's this brand I found in LA. They're called Perspective Flow. It's actually owned by a Japanese guy. Yeah, I really love Japanese fashion a lot.
You're supposed to Japan.
Wow, I can't believe that you didn't say
Tokyo.
Balenciaga because you're a Balenciaga don.
Nah, but I don't like everything Balenciaga because I feel like Balenciaga, some of their things are too extra.
Well, you're an extra guy.
Yes, I like edgy things, but because I don't think high fashion is equal to necessarily like nice stuff. Like what I have on right now is Zara. Like I shop in Zara. I love Zara a lot as well. You know, but I feel like, you know, if I also pick like brands that I really like, Balenciaga would definitely be there. But I'm a Gucci guy. I love Gucci.
Really?
Maybe because of the African thing, I don't know. But I really like Gucci, not because I like their designs. I just like the concept of Gucci. I think my latest speaking, trying to like get something that I'm trying to like now, I would say is Louis V.
There's one bag I want. Should I send it to you by phone?
I did for you. Let me send me your birthday. yeah, but so that we don't go too far. Y3 and Perspective Flow.
Nigerian brands.
Ooh. You know what? Shout out Nigerian designers. Yes. Y'all are blowing my mind, right? Shout out Nigerian designers, but there are a couple of brands I love. I love Bearded Genius. Shout out my nigga TK. TK for life, my brother. Me and TK are business partners on some fronts. We fight a lot, but he's also my bestie. I like WAF. Oh my God. I like WAF. I like WAF, not just, I like WAF because Jomi is also my business partner. We do a lot of things together. I do a lot of things. I told you. Jomi is my business, and Jomi just opened the skate park. Do you know what it took to do that?
Cool.
I'm going there tomorrow.
So cool.
Because Grace going there to check on that.
Thanks for the invite.
Yeah, Jomi. I like WAF. I feel like WAF is like something I carry everywhere. Like, there's no way in the world I go to that because I have like maybe like 6 WAF pants, like different ones. So there's no way I'm packing for something that there's no WAF pants in my bag. I like WAF pants. I love their shirts as well. What brands? I love This Is Us. I love This Is Us.
Yes, I like This Is Us.
That's very you.
I love This Is Us because their trads are like very boxy. They have brush cutting. It's just like very bougie. I'm a very bougie guy, you know. So I feel like I'm a very bougie guy. So yeah, I like This Is Us, and I think my new spark is Dilab. Yes, my new spark is Dilab. I love their culottes. They're very nice. They look so nice. I think that the person I saw it on, I think one of the people that have influenced my fashion a lot has been Tizzy. Shout out Tenny. I like Tenny. I like the way Tenny dresses. Not all the time, shout out. Sometimes. For example, it's blowing somewhere. Tizzy, I see this. Don't have me saying Borge as well. Oh my God. I feel like I like Tizzy because Tizzy puts things together well. I think Bodge.
Bodge's style is very, very...
Is because Bodge can take anything and just make it into something. If you give Bodge this light now, it can style it into something. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think that covers the whole fashion conversation for me in Nigeria. I think. If I'm not... Okay, no, it's okay. Let's keep it that way. Thanks. Oh, what the hell? Dukun. There's a guy called Dukun. Actually, 25% of my wardrobe is Dukun. Yeah, you guys should check out Dukun. Actually, Dukun actually makes some of the maddest clothes, actually. Yeah. Dukun, not because Dukun is just because it's not like ready to wear like that. He makes like more like, bespoke pieces and stuff, right? Yeah, but Dukun does nice Japanese type stuff, pretty much.
You don't go to Japan in 12 months.
Yeah, I wear a Dukun pant every week at least. I love Japan a lot. I love Japan. I think Japan is so forward with everything. Yeah.
Well, my next question. What
about you guys? Which fashion do people like in Nigeria? You to answer.
What
is it only me?
Brands?
Yeah. Tell me two.
Oh, I love
and if you have to pick one outfit, one brand for the rest of your life,
what brand would I wear? Funny enough, I wear something simple. I wear something simple, like maybe like Zara.
All your life?
Yeah, just something where I can I have my basics. If I want to be a little bit fancy, I have like some nice dresses. Just something not too complicated.
More of a rebel, you just more. You sound like a babe.
Yeah,
I like.
Yeah, more rebel.
I think the way I dress depends on how I feel that day.
Same.
And a lot of, I don't know how to say this, but I can never find anything I like. So which is why I just wear like jeans and a top. I like textures. I like. I think the person that understands my style best is maybe my sister. I like quirky things. So I don't know,
jeans.
Yeah, I love, if there's anything, not just anything ripped, I love. Shirts, shoe, anything that's ripped, I love.
Yeah, so she's hotel. So I know both of them. I'll say that Cam is the hotel one. Cam is more likely to experiment.
Yes.
If there was anyone that was close to my fashion here, it would be Cam.
Definitely Camille. It's definitely not me.
See my daddy in Adele.
No, I'm a basic girl.
That's why we're matching shoes.
Ain't nothing basic about you, my G.
Never. So it's different. So it's different, just different strokes, right?
Yes.
You're more like. You would pick a more classy, streamlined
look.
Yes.
Me?
I think it's safe.
Hey,
yes,
I can wake
I'm
up.
very safe.
Do you guys, let me tell you, when I was in secondary school, that's when I was that was when I was most expressive, right? I remember once for national, all this Independence Day.
Oh, I know what this idiot is about to say.
And they should go and wear their cultural clothes. Mm-hmm. And then I was in hostel and I had cultural clothes, but I was like, fuck that. So I told one of the guys to bring agbada for me, and that's what I wore.
That's me.
Yeah, and then the teachers were like, why did you do it? Why did you actually do this? What was your aim? What was your objective?
Me. I remember the first time I wore trads with trainers, and my mom saw me. My mom was like, Tobi. My mom doesn't even from just you know what? My mom was the way to deal with Tobi's fashion, whatever he brings.
Just take it
like that. Just take
I have this katama pants I bought that very then I put them off Etsy or something like that. My mom just say, Tobi, your thing was skirts, and I'm like, oh no, coach's skirts. When you do it like this, I was like, fashion, bye. I say yes, so I got this from you, because my mom is also my mom is a very spicy woman. Very spicy.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
At all. This one, the apple and the tree is together.
Yeah, so I love Nigerian brands. I love Jay-Z. They're my guys. Love them so much. I will say I really, really appreciate Dylab. And I appreciate them because Joke is very, very particular about craftsmanship. Mm-hmm. So the quality is always up
Is Joke rookie?
Yes.
Oh, Joke is rookie. Oh, I literally just spoke to her for the first time 2 days ago and she was so pleasant.
Yeah, she's fantastic. She's very, very particular about craftsmanship. So she doesn't do a lot of. I find that some of these Instagram brands buy.
They're just the seam is fun. They want tailor did not cut it well, all these crazy things.
And then everybody's making the exact same thing.
Yeah.
You go to 3 brands, they're making the same.
But I also like fast fashion in Nigeria. Shout out to Zephans & Co. I love Zephans & Co. Oh, I love them.
Whatever event you're going
to, just go to their shop. They have something for you.
Orange culture.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Bayo, my boy.
Yeah. Shout out
Bayo's. And you can see Bayo's brand through his own personal style.
Yeah.
So he's not making
I like how
dressed in
bold
another
that
place.
is.
Yeah.
I really like how
Yeah.
bold
He's
it
not
is.
making things he wouldn't wear himself.
Exactly.
And I appreciate
Siciano is
that.
another brand I love.
Yes. Banker Cuckoo. I love Banker. I'm currently
there's one Banker
obsessed
Cuckoo
with the
bag.
bags.
I know.
Yes.
Very
I'm currently
popular.
I
obsessed
think
with
we
that
should buy
bag.
for us as a...
That bag,
I
they
won't
say
mind
it's
another one.
expensive.
It's not expensive now. It's like 100 and something K. It's not expensive.
Let me tell you before, there's a small story. So when I first, when the things are not expensive, I can remember the first day I saw like how people used to buy clothes here, because I didn't used to buy like clothes expensive. So when people say this kind of things, I was like, I don't think I started buying expensive clothes till I was like, what, 23? No, not 20, maybe like 25 or 26. I mean, when I come to Nigeria, someone was like, oh shit, it's like 56K. I'm like, Me that my ASOS JJ, 20 pounds. I'm chilling. You get what I mean? But yeah. Is this the Adele's, because this Lagos is a big network of all these kids that went to AL, BIS.
I didn't go to AL. We didn't go to either.
Yes, but all of them, they know themselves, child. What school did you go to?
Lagoon.
You?
Green Springs.
The same schools. It's the same. So all of them. Green Springs, Lagoon,
so what happened to us?
Temple, all of them, they all know each other. Do you understand what I mean? All of them, they spend expensive things. They are rich kids. I am mighty.
I claim it too. Thank you.
If you call 5 of them, you have reached the president. I can guarantee you. I mean, that was I think one of my biggest cultural shocks was that when I moved back, I was like Bodge knows Tizi from like when they were like doing something like this thing, and then Issa and Tenny used to go to like this one, and then I'm just like, you people are big, and I just felt like the odd one out. Yeah.
And look at you now, the most popular.
I'm not the most popular.
Top of the food chain.
As in, you are all of their bosses. I'm not the boss.
I'm not
Even
boss.
You are the final boss.
Which final boss?
I
work for Bodge. I'm Bodge's manager. I'm his staff. Which one? Tony is my partner.
You play Mario and you beat everybody. You now face Bowser.
I'm not Bowser. I'm a lucky guy. Honestly, I'm actually a very lucky guy. I feel like I've just been forced to do all of these things now and then. Now
you forced yourself.
I'm a lucky guy.
And then what brands? What Nigerian brands?
Yeah, well, you haven't told us.
I said Zafans & Co. I said Banker Cuckoo. Who else? If you want like casual clothes, I'd say Ziva Lagos. They have like casual like dresses.
Like big brands, Sha.
Yeah, they're big brands.
I was inclusive with my own. Oh. You see, girls are very selfish. But
I'll send you one Ashoke trouser. It's very nice.
It's the one they claim what I do.
You need from Lagos. What's the Lagos brand?
Okay, Lagos. I also do. Okay.
I like Okay Lagos.
Yeah.
Actually, Okay Lagos. They don't send to me. They don't know I've blown. Shout out to everybody. You should send me clothes. I'll post it on my story. I'm not proud.
Okay.
So can I say something problematic?
Yeah. Okay, tell me.
I know that there's this. So I find that a lot of people say things because that's what's.
It's cool to say.
It's cool to say, or like you just found out about that thing, so like you should say it. So right now you're hearing a lot about fast fashion is killing the planet. Don't do fast fashion.
Don't buy from Shein. Don't buy Forever 21.
Don't buy from Pretty Little Thing. Fast fashion is killing the planet. But because clothes can't disintegrate, so it causes landfill, right? So don't buy fast fashion. It's only luxury brand you should buy because they minimize waste. How many people can afford it? Me, PLT. Hey God, me and PLT, ladies.
Me, I just have a very.
They are paying their staff £3. I'm not the owner.
And this is actually for anybody that eventually sees this video. You see, Yoruba people, they almost have an adage for everything and a solution to every problem. There is something that goes, kò sọ́gbọ́n tó lè dá, kò sí ìwà tó lè fi táyé lọ́rùn. And what that means is there's nothing you can do to satisfy people. So if your money can buy Zara,
buy Zara.
Do the one you can do.
If you are not directly throwing a nylon bag into the water, right? I would not say don't use plastic. It is up to the person that is actually doing the waste. To make sure it doesn't get there. That's how I feel like it is. Do you get what I mean? Like otherwise you just stress yourself. Because why? In some places they will say eat bananas. Some people say don't eat banana. Some people say eat apple. Don't eat apple. There's one time I was trying to use it. They say don't drink fruit juices. Don't drink all this chivita, everything file. Don't drink it. Drink squeeze juices. Someone say, oh, squeeze juices is one of the biggest causes of diabetes. So
there's always something.
Me to be Mohammed. Zen. I will eat what I want to eat.
Wear what you want to wear.
And I'll go to the gym and I'll praise the Lord. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I implore you guys to do the same.
Oh, we will.
We will. So I think what you're saying is everybody should do their own.
Absolutely.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So everybody knows that you are into fashion. Sometimes you're quite eccentric. Have you ever gotten any crazy comments like, what is this today?
People think I'm gay.
Let me tell you a funny story. Yeah. I've never told you this story, but I'm going to say it on the podcast.
Stop.
So when we were in Atlanta...
Stop. This is not right. This is not fair.
When we were in Atlanta, somebody actually asked me, is he gay? I said, of course he's not gay now. Why is he gay? That's that he's wearing, because you're wearing your culottes, remember, like the really thick ones. I was like, no, he's not gay. He's just eccentric. His outfit is nice. Everybody has their own style. The person was just like, oh, okay, I was just wondering.
Yeah, a lot of people think I'm gay. I feel like I've been told that so many times. Like, people have tried to, like, yeah, but I'm not. I'm as straight as...
an arrow.
Do you understand what I mean? I like women.
But other than that, do people ever be like, oh, what are you wearing today? Oh, this one is too much.
I feel like the most constant comment I've gotten in my life is, you smell nice, you dress nice. Yeah. And I think you're smart. I think that, yeah, I feel like I don't like me, and it's not like, even my girls, they like to say it a lot, like, you know, all of them feel like, oh, don't compliment Tobi because they just give you a laugh. Yeah, because like for me, I'm just like, they ask me today, Tobi, do you plan your outfit? I'm like, I actually do, because fashion makes me happy, because I don't like to go out. You know, I don't. I feel like I'm a very mysterious person, because even me, I don't know. Yeah.
Hold on. Do you remember when I said I'm mysterious? What did Tobi tell me?
That
mysterious people don't say that they are mysterious.
Yeah, but I think I am, because I feel like one thing that I have, which is a problem, is the I'm so self-aware. You know, I'm like my biggest critic. So I know what I am. I don't like to go out. I don't like drinking. You know, when I'm in a club, 30 minutes, what am I doing here? The only club I go to is my besties club, right? You understand? Sadly for everybody, like, even when I go out, it's Asa. Like, Asa fights me. Can you remember when we were in Atlanta? I entered the car. Yeah. I said I was going back in 30 minutes. Asa has never gotten upset at me. That was it. I said, to be, if you say this nonsense beside me today, we are going to go out and you're going to miss me the whole night. I just said...
Well, we had fun now, didn't we?
We did. It's just like me. After a while, I started to have a headache. You know, because I feel like the concept of like going out, I can't do it. First and foremost, I'm not going to be spending so many hours in a club. I have a lot of cousins. Yeah. I have a lot of cousins. I have siblings. Like, if I give Tomi now, even my girls in the office, I don't think that any Nigerian company pays people what they actually deserve to get. Yeah. So every extra penny I have, I try to make my girls happy. I have a team of mostly women, like, you know, and they give it everything. My girls work late. We work from like 12 to like 9 p.m. every day. Working. Do you understand what I mean? They answer every time. Like, if I call Adele, it's one time. If I call Favor, Bex, Tola, you know, do you understand what I mean? Like, they answer. So I just think that the concept of going out, and I just feel like it also kind of like shows that people actually have, like, you know, insecurity issues that I don't have. Do you get what I mean? Like, I don't think I need to show any woman that I can buy bottles before I get. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. Like, why? Like, if that's the way I'm going to earn you, please stay in your pocket. Like, do you understand what I mean? Like, the concept of man and woman should always be a psychological thing. It should be, you know, like, I'm sapiosexual, like, first and foremost, like, yeah, so I don't think that.
Sapiosexual.
Sapio. Because I feel like in my world, if I was to design a world, I feel like only the smart people will survive.
Yeah. So we say death to all of those.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Or at least people who are willing to try.
Yes.
Yeah. It's my world. I don't.
So, okay, so comments, yes. Have you ever felt the need to, I'm going this place, let me tone it down a little bit? Or you're just like, take me as I am, or fuck off?
But I feel like that's me.
Let me take my earring off. Let me know where this. Let me know where.
That's me. No, but that's me by default. Do you get what I mean? Like, for example, I'm a Muslim. I pray 5 times a day. Do you get what I mean? Like, I'm a Muslim and Alhaji. Like, you know, I'm most likely gonna go to Mecca in a few weeks again, hopefully, mashallah. Like, you know, and I feel like when you see me, that's not what you see. Do you get what I mean? Like, and that's what I really think. Like, I feel like you can't judge a book by its cover, right? I feel like, you know, I've never ever been the kind of person to ever like write people off. You get what I mean? Like, I build people. I feel like my essence in life is to build nations. I feel like being a Muslim, and I feel like it's also the concept of religion in itself, because like I feel like My grandma is a Christian. My mom is from a Christian background, love me that Alhaji, and but my grandma used to go clean the church and sweep the church, and I can remember going to the church every time in Ibadan. I think that's one thing me and Ade have in common. Like, I'm also an Ibadan person. Like, my grandparents lived all their lives in Ibadan. So I used to spend like the first 12 to 15 years of my life in Ibadan. I'm there 3 times a year. I'm there Christmas, New Year. And we would go to church. I used to have the yellow book of Bible story, and that's why I know the Bible and I know the Quran, and I think that God is sufficient, He's smarter than all of us. He put the brain in all of us. So I feel like the worst thing you can ever do is ever judge human beings, And I also feel like I said, the message of patience, the essence of patience will be something that guides me, and I would like to guide you guys as well, because what you realize a lot of times is that when you give people chances, you'll be so surprised at what you can find out in 3 to 4 years. Nobody that has ever worked for me has ever resigned. Never, ever, because I feel like I would rather higher willpower than higher skill, because when you have willpower, you're able to build and teach a nation. When you have skill, however, you might actually just have a headache that just wants everything, skill, skill people are always bullshit. Oh, I cannot do more than 8 to 5. Oh, I cannot, you get what I mean? Like, get people to key into your vision. Be as real as possible. You can't care what people think about you. I don't think you should ever let that do, because one of the reasons why I learned about not caring what people think about you is that I used to be very worried about what people thought.
Yeah.
Till I started trying, because I'm a very introverted person, as I've said, so I took my time to start understanding how people are. And you realize that the person that is judging you is worse. Just not what I mean.
Just projecting their insecurity.
Yeah, it's worse. Like, I would say that, okay, me now, I know that I'm quite impatient and I'm very passionate, right? But I understood that was a flaw, and I learned to wrap myself around that. My girls taught me a lot. When I saw what my passion was doing, someone like Favor who is so close to me, I knew that if I said that I love this person, this can be the effect I'm having on her. And you being in a place where I am my biggest critic, so I'm always in a place where I can reinvent myself. So if I've scored this person crazy today, and I know that this thing, I felt bad about calling this person crazy, when I'm in that next, my brain, the alarm just goes, meow, meow. Sir, you cannot say crazy, find a nicer way to say what you want to say, And the moment I got myself there, I realized that all I had to do was make myself happy, impress myself, because I know that what I had in terms of a gauge or a meter that measures being a good person, mine was way higher than anybody else around me. Do you understand what I mean? I don't let people down. Can never let people down. I'm always willing to do more for people than they do for me. And that's why when people give me gifts, I'm always very happy, because I'm just I say it's okay, he sends me a gift on Tuesday, and I sent her a message, and I said, people don't do things for me. And she thought I was joking. She was like, come. I'm like, yeah, because I feel like I do things for people so much that I feel like people don't ask me how I am, because I'm always there for them, but it's okay. I just feel like at the end of the day, I've never cared, and I never will, and I'm not gay.
You heard it
first.
So never will be.
Say it to the camera, please.
I, Amy, Tobi Loba Mohammed, me like Okori. I like women.
So don't judge him just because he dresses nice.
Maybe you should go and dress nice after.
I feel like people should just actually stop that thing. When men, I love men that just love fashion.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I mean? I feel like I'm very, very intentional about what I wear. And I change my wardrobe every 3 months. Every 3 months, I change at least 50% of my wardrobe just goes psh. Because one problem I also have is I get tired of things easily. Yeah, I get tired of things easily. So I just I can't wear this anymore.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions for us?
Are you sure this is not going to be something that's...
No, please, I don't want to know Tobi's question. I'm going to ask her something crazy.
What do you think about the dating scene in Lagos?
It's terrible.
I guess we've changed the topic.
There's no men. All the men are terrible. I don't know why. And I just feel like that men somewhere, but we just don't know where they are.
That's what I was going to say.
Okay, I think this is that what you're going to say as well?
I was going to say that, I think that's the exact same thing. We know the guys that we know, But where are the other guys?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So the problem, let me tell you what I think about Lagos, right? And this is like, but just because like I work as an agency, right? One thing I need to understand is like the social demography, all of that stuff that I have to put into perspective. Also because I own like a festival. My festival has like loads and loads of people. And I use that as a study. And what you realize is that the reason why you guys say this is that you only look within your circle. And now the people that are within our circle are like vibrant, young. Do you know what I mean? Like I say it all the time. Like a lot of people that are in our circle are like blue bloods, you know, like they don't have any problems, no pressure, you know, great homes, you know. They have money. They have money, they are soft, right? The things that kind of like the concept of family and all of that, I don't think it's very like they're keen on it. You know, I've seen like people just want to have fun. Do you understand what I mean?
You can't really generalize like that. I feel like
a lot of people. I feel like a lot. Not like, of course you can't generalize. I've also seen like a lot of, do you get what I mean? Like, shout out like, for example, someone like Bosco. Bosco owns Quacktail. Shout out Bosco. Bosco's my very good friend. Like, you know, Bosco, no matter what happens in the evening, he will tell me, bro, I have to put my kids to bed. Do you understand what I mean? Which is another thing I say about stereotype. Like, if you look at Bosco now, Bosco has piercings. He's like, Bosco is the most level-headed human being.
Yep.
Do you understand what I mean? Or like Jomi. Like, there's nothing you want to tell Jomi. It's kids. Do you understand what I mean? I mean, I'm that kind of person as well. Do you understand? Like, cannot tell me nothing. I have to go and see my mother. Aduni baby is calling me so sorry. I can remember one day I was at Bank of Industry, you know, in my tech world, you know, like the EDL, we were all there, like we're having a meeting. You know, I was young, that's like 8 years ago. And my mom had called me the first time I was presenting. Second. Third. I say, people, I'm so sorry. Like, unless you want me to just present nonsense, I have to now talk to my mom. I need a 5-minute break to speak to my mom. And when I went outside, I just ran outside. And when I came inside, everybody started clapping for me. And I was like, you know, it's very difficult to find people who are like young and are like really about like family and respect. And I said, yes, because as I am like this, as you're looking at me here, my mom, if she sees me and she slaps my face, nothing will happen. And I'm still saying this now, there's something here with my mom can slap my face any rascal place if I pass my hand. I can remember I had my earrings on for like 5 years before my mom saw it. I couldn't let her see it. My siblings, however, don't like, that's why I said like, it's also a person, like a you thing, which we actually agree to, like, don't generalize. Just when my younger brother started plating here, it's like 8 years ago, he didn't care, you know, my younger brother doesn't care, but me, maybe because of his spiritual inclination, you know, like, you know, in my religion it says...
And your older siblings also go through a lot more than younger siblings.
I don't really necessarily think so. I've been in a lot of situations where I feel like the older one is the maddest one even. Like, Camille said that she's the most responsible in the house, no? And she has older ones, exactly.
Yeah. But it's weird. I'm both the most responsible and the craziest.
I'm also the same.
But then also she's also the first girl. The first girl is 100% different from the first boy.
I can guarantee you that it's just because we have this scenario here. I can guarantee you that I don't think first the probability is higher. Do you understand what I mean? But I don't think so. Do you get what I mean? Like I think that my baby brother, right, who is 19 now, Belumi, has a deeper sense of family, a deeper sense of togetherness than my brother that is right after me. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, middle children, yeah, but I'm also saying that middle children are also crazy.
I'm just saying, like, do you understand what I mean? Because I think...
I'm a middle child and I'm telling you that middle children sometimes we just...
I'm the two extremes. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, so I used to sneak into Nige. I used to manage race. I remember when we had one of these singles, like, then I was even attacked by Boko Haram then.
Oh my God.
What's it called? At Bauchi, you know.
You went to Bauchi for a show?
Yeah, I went to Bauchi for a show. And we're shot at like 10 times. I didn't even know if it was banned. We were shot at. We were shot at 10 times.
Dynamic.
I was in that car, me and Race. Yeah, shout out Race, you know, shout out Race. Race is a legend. And yeah, and my mom didn't know about this, you know. This is probably the first time she sees this video for them. And I'm just going to be like, yeah, Tobi, but I used to like sneak it because I've always been a business guy, you know, literally I would carry phones, go and sell, do stuff, you know, pretty much do a lot of different things. And what you realize at the end of the day is that, you know, the concept of people being like responsible, I don't think has to do with first or second. Do you get what I mean? I am a very deep spiritual person, like I say, and I was like, my reason for everything, I would say, God gives it to who He wills.
No, I just feel as if sometimes being in a home, being the first child, your parents expect you to do so much.
Exactly.
It's up to you whether you accept it or not. Some people don't accept it. Yes. Some people do.
Which is kind of like an expectation I think the family would have of any child anyway.
No, but as the first child, they expect you to do certain things. Like if your younger sibling is messing up, you're supposed to have known that, okay, this is what this foolish boy is doing. Before it even gets to your parents, you should have known. Like, just little things.
But you know, in my house, I'm not even like, I'm the first for my mom, not the first for my dad. Yeah. You get what I mean?
That also plays into family dynamics.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, right? It's just me. My own thing is that Allah gives it to who He wills. You get what I mean?
I agree.
And the concept that you decide to like live your life with, because my brother didn't care. Do you understand? You played there, nothing anybody can do, right? And me, like, I can remember my mom. The first time my mom saw me wearing earrings was like last year.
I'm screaming.
Yes, last year. First time my mom knew I driven for money before was like maybe like 2 years ago. Do you understand? Like one of my cousins was telling her, like, last time I saw Tobi was when I saw Tobi at blah, 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 in Swansea, and he was driving with his friend. Swansea, driving Tobi. I'm like, Mom, pretty much. And I feel like it's just like a concept of, who you are and how you feel. Do you get what I mean? Like, people have chosen different things to live by. I feel like, for me, a lot of things are sublime. The things that kind of like excite like the young people for me. The things that kind of like excite the young people for me, right, are like very, very like they don't excite me. I've been a grandpa since I was 22 years old.
Fair.
Yeah, I've been a grandpa. I've always like been at home, just because I feel like in this life, what you have, what you're able to build is actually really what defines you. Do you get what I mean? Because like social equity is what you get known like a boy about town. But you can be a boy about town known for closing deals, which is what I think I'm known for. Do you get what I mean? Like you can be a boy about town for putting food on people's table and being serious, right? And when you show up, you're the light in the room. So
Lights of the world, don't wake up.
Do you understand what I mean? So that's what I think. But I think that what you guys need to think about is look for the corporate people. Outside of our circle,
I'm also a corporate
the bank
She's
people,
a corporate babe,
people that work in the bank, people that work in
bank.
Exactly. Do you understand what I mean? People that work in the bank, like people that work in like different places, people that work in government, like people that.
So all these things are very easy to say. All these things are very, very easy to say. Let's just leave it at that.
Fair.
I also find that, and this is my own personal experience. A lot of guys will say things like, they look at you, and obviously, those are not the guys you'll be looking at, but this is just what happens. They're like, you travel, you pay for your own ticket, you do everything by yourself. So it's almost like they're intimidated by that. But how is that any of my business?
That person run away from the person.
Exactly.
Me, first and foremost, if you are not a high flyer, there's no conversation. Because me, I must be. I have 2 master's degrees. My babe, wine. Hey God, I've heard that thing a lot though. Do you get what I mean? Like I've heard that thing a lot. In fact, I feel like even our old school, our parents, use that kind of thing. That when a woman is so
she doesn't need a man.
She doesn't need, no.
That doesn't mean anything.
I don't.
So until I meet a man, I should not travel. I should not enjoy myself.
Because I want my kids to be able to say it. Daddy went to Brunel, and Mommy went to NYU. Do you understand levels? I can remember when I was a kid. Hey, me, I need to say it. My mom is this, my dad is that. Stock exchange. I can remember one time in Channel News, my dad is a stockbroker. They used to show my dad like that Channel's news, like the thing when that sound is going on and they're showing the news at 10 and they're showing people. My dad, that's 1 millisecond. Jesus. I taunted people through high school with it, I taunted people to write. So I scored like a lot of like rich people. So I went to school like Mohammed Abacha. Like it was, so I used to be like, this was my only way of showing people that I'm to hard levels. You understand what I mean? So me, I feel like that's one thing I've always like, and I feel like, because this world, me personally, I'd always say that this is your own episode. I know it's UnHinged, but me, I'm not very UnHinged. I like to teach people. I'm a teacher. I think I'm going to spend, after hustling marketing, in the walls of a classroom. I've said it.
Yes, he said it. He wanted to teach.
Yeah, I want to. When I grow old, by God's grace, I hope I grow old and grey.
Amen.
And I hope we all grow old and grey.
Amen.
I want to be a teacher because I feel like I love teaching people. Because I feel like people need to learn a lot of things.
Yeah.
I feel like people need to learn a lot of things. The level of ignorance in the world is very, very,
very
bad.
high. Even
very,
basic
very
things.
Like,
people don't know
very,
basic
very
things.
Like, I feel like it's so crazy that Adele, Camille, when I'm in a meeting, just because of where I am at mentally and how intelligent I think I am, I intentionally in every situation have to just like be like very like chummy and nice and cute with people. Because the moment I get into a meeting, the first thing what I say what you try to do is try to like dominate, like, like show muscle. And I'm like, hey, muscle doesn't shout. You understand what I mean? Muscle know they shout, like, just what I mean, it's about what you're here. And when we speak 10 minutes in, everybody wants to hear, my voice. And I'm just like, it's not about that. Like, you understand what I mean? And it's like, sometimes I've just come to also understand that when you're like intelligent, it intimidates people.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It does.
Yeah.
And maybe that's what you mean by the girl thing, right?
Yeah.
Do you understand what I mean? And that means you should not be around that kind of person in the first place.
100%.
Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah,
like, you want your kids up, because let me tell you something, your children will not go and pick their genes from one library that they pass through. It's from the X and Y chromosomes in their dad and their mom.
I always say this thing, and I will always advocate for the fact that the person who settles, I will say this thing until the day I die, the person who settles is the person who suffers. So just be very, very, very careful.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And that's what I think as well. I just think that people, this world, you have to be very patient with people. People are going through issues. People that are not very, very smart usually actually have the biggest shoulders. Don't let people
empty barrels now.
They make the loudest noise. And they say when you start to argue with a pig, it takes you to the sty and it finishes you there. Do you understand what I mean? People often kind of like look at themselves, run your own race. Do you get what I mean? Be unhinged, like the podcast says. Do you understand what I mean? Because being unhinged, for me, the concept is just never ever caring. Do you get what I mean? Like, I have 2 masters in engineering, like I do, and like I feel like, solutions architecture, which was one of my base in my studies, is something I've been able to apply outside of engineering because of the concept. When you are one with what you understand, you're able to apply it across board. Do you understand what I mean? Because solutioning doesn't have any sector. It's not sector dependent. Do you understand? And when you're able to actually understand that as a human being, then, you're just able to use it anywhere. So, like you said, don't settle. There are madmen in the girls, but your own will come. And your own will love you. Pretty much.
Do you have any final question for us?
No, please, it's okay. Let's move on to our We're getting deep now.
I'm getting deep. This was supposed to be a fashion episode. We're gonna call this Getting into Tobi's Mind. Or Tobi, the fabulous world of Tobi Mind.
I think it's life and times of a fixer.
Okay.
So I'm going to go to my unhinged tweets. Yes. Why are you shaking?
Oh, I have anxiety, sorry. I have a big anxiety problem.
So the first tweet.
Can't tell.
Ready? First tweet. Person show my mama where I spend money for strip and yash. She's just the crisis.
Now that is unhinged. That person is an asshole.
That's one of the things I can never tell my mom, that I went to a stripper. I feel like there are still some levels I said that I've broken with my mom, but stripper can never get it.
Mommy will always be your mommy.
Can never. Stripper, Jesus.
Me, damn, I actually like this man. God, well, he actually don't like you.
Ain't that the truth?
Ain't that the truth?
Whatever that's concept of life, people that you like never ever
they
like you.
They never like you. It's one that you don't like that will be blowing up your phone and want to kill you.
I'm screaming. I said, don't be angry.
But let me tell you one little secret, right? And I feel like this is for like women who are watching this, right? My granduncle told me one thing. He said sometimes for you to find love, you have to maybe just lower your standards, not your values. No. Listen to what I'm saying. Lower your standards. So let's say you like tall, dark, right? Maybe he's not as tall. Maybe he's a good guy.
And that's physical.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. I said not value. I said not.
No, when you say standards.
Standards in terms of like looks and like.
Okay. That one, that one is fine. That one is fine. I don't care about that one. I mean, I like what I like, but if I don't get it, it's cool.
I don't even have any.
No, but a lot of time people actually just cancel it before letting it even have a way in.
No, please.
Don't do that.
I cancel it.
Sometimes the nicest packages come in like very crooked packages.
That's okay.
I agree.
Yeah. Kate Middleton has been working from home on a special project. Palace confirms. Reply, only fans. Last one. It's because of Bomb I texted you. Which one is Scorpion and Libra?
I feel like that's a crazy thing. I feel like a lot of time. Do you really think okay, that actually opens a thing for like maybe like a note I was going to talk about. Do you think that women can actually handle the fact that men just want to sometimes just like, how women say, just tell me what you really want, don't come and use romance.
But the thing about it is that some babes also want to nax. I don't know why men are crazy.
Thank you, that's what I was about to say.
Some babes also want to nax.
No, but you know where the hill I'm on, and I'm never leaving that hill, is that even if babes are on that P, Ramadan Kareem, I shouldn't be saying this, but even though some days are on that P, I feel like women cannot just handle you saying that.
That's a lie.
Like that.
That's
like,
a lie.
That's
just
a lie.
like explicit.
That's a lie.
That's
That's a lie.
So,
see,
Even if somebody tells you,
there's somebody for whatever you're looking for in a season of your life, somebody's looking for that
looking
exact
for
same thing.
Exactly. And
See,
also, there are some people that look, I just want to knock me, I want to knock. Okay,
Thank
bye
you.
bye.
And I say this because
I can
we know
guarantee.
people that
See,
do that.
I feel like this thing is a whole topic that we can do in a new season.
Okay,
Right?
next season.
That I want you to actually do like a research, right? Let it be like an unhinged poll. I can even put money behind it. Let's throw a tweet out, right?
We put our blood on this tweet.
Right? Women and men, right? As a woman, let's do a percentage of women who do you think that you find it abusive or condescending, or I don't know what the words
So
are.
are you saying that for the guy to just say it? Or
Yes, for him to just be like, guy, I'm not looking for a relationship, I just want to knock.
Yes.
Yes.
No,
I think women find that abusive.
I disagree.
Insulting, but not necessarily.
In fact, when this episode drops,
we're going to do a poll, yes.
Yes, I think that should be the poll for this.
Yes.
Okay.
I think that women, even when they want that, I completely feel like women like to be buttered around.
No,
like, you know
it's
what
not
I mean?
that. I think what we're missing here is the delivery, because delivery of everything is important. If you disrespect me, even if you want
If you
some,
say, you know,
But women also take things like that. Women will now say, "Oh, but you were nice with how you were saying it," and then I thought that.
No. Please.
We'll do a poll.
Have you dated women?
No, please,
Have you dated
please, I'm
women?
going to
I am
read
a
my
woman.
story. Let me read my
Why?
story.
Women date women.
Let's not.
No, as in I'm a woman, so
straight.
I'm talking from what I know.
No.
Don't worry. This will be
Don't worry,
another episode completely.
Yes, let me read my stories. So, unhinged stories. Story 1. My mom is always stressing me about following her to church. On this day, I just decided to go with her. I smoked some weed before we left, and honestly, it was making me sleepy. By the time we got to church, I could barely keep my eyes open. I fell asleep in the church, and I woke up to the pastor in front of me screaming, "Satan, be gone." I didn't know what to do, so I acted like those people that you see on TV getting delivered. Now my mom won't stop side-eyeing me. She thinks I'm possessed. Why didn't you just be like, amen? Why do you have to now do theatrics?
Or just be like, sorry, I had a long night.
Do you understand?
Yeah, we do this.
Because it was shaking.
And next
But that was actually a smart move, Sha. That was better. I feel like that's probably what I would have done. That.
No, it's a daft move.
Told you what she have done.
No, I would have said, oh, sorry, like, I just had a long night. What if I could have gone out the night before?
Fair.
I used to crash
next
in church
one.
boost when I went to my parents.
I'm screaming. Next story. I'm obsessed with looking good. It's very important to me. I have an account where I save money for looking good. My husband and I recently had a conversation about cutting back and being more frugal. I agreed with him. A few days later, I took some money out of my looking good savings account and did a face peel that cost about 500K. My husband found out and he's angry. Do I tell him about my special account, or do I just keep it hush and apologize? I don't want my money to be used for pepper and onions.
Keep it. I don't know. I didn't keep it hush because
you're saving towards something now.
Yeah.
me, it's two things. First and foremost, I respect women and all of these things, but I just feel like I don't know, man. You guys take skincare very seriously.
As in, she even said she's saving for it.
Yeah, so it's not like she's... So me, I think if she was... I don't know, there are different approaches. If her husband
Women
with
know.
guys...
Women take it. Like my friend K, Super K. I call her Super K. She told me once that she uses like 7 things on her face, and I'm like, 7? She said, that's a nice routine. I say, wow. Okay.
Yeah, have a day.
Well done.
Really nice.
Okay.
Okay,
7, Sha.
2 more questions. So 2 more
No,
stories.
7. Yeah, I think she said 7 actually. But yeah.
I hate my boss. He's a huge cheat. He's always sending me money to send to his babes. I've had enough. He sent me 2M to send to one small girl. It was Friday, so I just put my phone off for the weekend. I got to work on Monday, and HR said I'm fired for insubordination. I sent him a message saying that I'm printing my bank statements and highlighting all the transactions to his babes and sending it to his wife. He won't stop calling me, and HR says I'm rehired.
You know, this one looks like dodo. It's like dodo. It's like soft dodo. I don't believe it.
Let's assume...
That is real. But if you look, it's real. Oh my God. But I feel like this is like this is like a thing in Lagos. Like, I don't like niggas.
Yes, now you don't want you don't want to send it to your PA. So
so
you send it to your PA. Your PA will do the transaction.
Just said now.
Let me say this story in a soft way. My friend was someone important PA, and she said that the bribing that they used to bribe her to shut her mouth. There's nothing she didn't know. So she'll buy economy class tickets to travel. You give her money and upgrade her ticket, that kind of thing. Because if she opens her mouth.
My final story is a bit
like
of a crazy one.
Na PA really next thing.
I've been having sex with this girl for about 2 weeks now, and I really like her. I thought everything was going so well until my dick started burning.
Hey.
When she came over, I brought it up with her, and she was like, oh, no problem, let's go to a pharmacy. We got there, and she ordered antibiotics and some other stuff. I just stood there terrified. So you mean to tell me that this babe knew that she had something that she was knocking me raw?
So first and foremost, both
of you need to go to hell for that.
I'm just going to, since this is the final question, I would like to say it. I'm a big advocate of safe sex.
Yes.
Now, I personally think that it is actually flipping crazy that
2 weeks you're knocking
as
raw.
a human being, you meet someone.
Can't you even get tested?
You just want
before
to
you
like
knock raw.
Michael Phelps without goggles. You just want to go in. I think that for me, like, we have to have been dating for like a long time.
Do tests. Go to the
then
clinic
we'll
together.
Do tests. Everybody's clean. Then we now know where we are coming. Because I cannot lie to you, people actually don't. Like, I've realized that for me, and that's like, you see, that's why I be in my corner, I be in the office. Because you know that thing, this, I don't know if you've ever seen this picture on Twitter where you see this mouse that lives in a little hole. Mm-hmm. And just looks at what's happening in the world and just goes back like, you know what, not today. That's how I feel a lot of times. Because I just feel like, I feel so stuck up. Like, when I say this kind of things, like, you get what I mean? Like, people like, how more? That be, just sharply go.
I'd rather be stuck up.
We just sharply go, just, I say, so wait. So, did you have like something where you're like, how more, bro? I just guys do for the culture, for the, hey!
Your life is for the culture.
Let me just tell you, there's something called urine culture. When you have STDs, they tell you to do it. Maybe that's the culture they're talking about. Do you understand?
That's nasty.
I cannot even lie.
Maybe we've said on the podcast, but our STD they reign.
And there's something wrong with men. Why don't men get like getting tested? It takes you nothing to just go to any lab.
Packages. Labs have packages.
You don't even they have like just walk into a lab quietly and do your pee.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like you're going. There's literally.
That's what I'm saying.
No idea like what lives can
Jesus
be ruined.
Christ.
Like, do you understand what I mean? I feel like there's so many people that are walking around. You see the thing about like. In uni, I had 2 friends that had like life-threatening like STDs. Do you get what I mean? And yeah, one of them was gay. And if he didn't tell you, you would not know.
Wow.
I feel like maybe that's one of the reasons. Before then, I was always like,
the show for face.
Because I've always had anxiety. So me, I didn't even used to see. Even knife cuts me. I would calculate the 6 weeks and do the 3 months. I don't used to joke with all those kind of things because it was until like I know so much about health because of anxiety, like so much.
That's like me. I always.
Yes, I am as well. And it's even deeper
I'll Google
for me.
Things. Sometimes I even give myself medicine.
Honestly, I can treat people. People that have mild to severe issues. I know the medicine to use.
I know what to give you.
I know what to give you. I even know the test to do. I can tell you tests, honestly. Do you get what I mean? But it's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. Like, you probably were drunk. I can guarantee you.
How much
38 seconds. Tops 2.5, 2 minutes, 5 seconds.
For your life.
People, you don't know now, Postino is costly, apparently. I saw it on Twitter.
It's not even about Postino.
No, I know. STD aside.
But you know who was so crazy? I was watching someone's page the other day. I basically posted something like, you know what, I'm in my 30s now. And you're in your 30s and you managed to not have any baby mamas. And I'm like, how is this what we are concerned about? Why is it safe not doing a baby? Please practice safe sex. And this is not a Durex ad.
Safe sex is great sex.
Thank you.
Better wear that latex. Because you don't want that latex saying that I'm late. X.
Recross. King Cam for a reason, you know. We give record deals. King Cam, you're getting a record deal.
Thank you. You heard it here first. If I don't blow.
Are we done?
We're done. Did you enjoy? Wait now.
I waiting for.
Did you enjoy our
Did you enjoy the episode?
I loved it.
Okay, guys. So please, can you follow us, like, comment, tell us what you enjoyed about Tobi today.
I enjoyed this episode. It was so flipping good. Chilling
Send
with my
us
girls.
money. Follow
Can.
us on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Send us your crazy stories, and we'll see you on the next episode.
Gang
Bye.
shits.
Hey, say goodbye properly. Bye.